There are new details tonight in an A News investigation into cuts for people who are living with disabilities. A News was first to show you how the provincial government has changed the rules and will now pay for orthotic shoe inserts for people with disabilities only if those people's feet are at risk of being amputated. As Stephen Andrew shows us tonight, the NDP was hammering the Liberals on the issue today, and A News has learned the government is expected to back down.
To the Premier, well, I'm sure Colleen Matthews will be really happy to hear you're listening. She'd actually like you to take action.
Only 2 days left at the legislature, and the NDP are on the attack, grilling the government on changes or cuts to social services.
Colleen Matthews has been trying to get orthotics for her adult daughter, Melissa. A staff member called Colleen to say, I'm at a loss. The ministry cannot afford to pay unless Melissa has open sores on her feet. Their advice to Colleen was to reapply and make sure that her physician stated on the form that there's a risk of amputation.
It's a story A News broke last week. The 24-year-old woman living with severe physical and mental disabilities.
Lend me your hand.
After years of supplying shoe inserts that helped Melissa Matthews to walk, the government refused to pay for them anymore, unless Melissa was at risk of having her feet amputated.
It was a change so that we could put our funds to the most severe cases.
The minister told A News last week he would have his staff investigate, but Melissa's mother says the ministry called and wasn't much help.
The orthotics is just a small little piece of the puzzle. I said it's all the services right down to Community Living BC cutbacks, group home closures, staff who work in day programs, group homes never getting raises. I said it's the whole big picture and you guys just don't get it.
The health minister says a review is still underway, and he does not support staff recommending looking for loopholes in the system.
No, and it shouldn't be about that, and that's not the intention, which is why, as we discussed yesterday, there's a broader review taking place.
The budget for Community Living BC is $701 million a year for 13,500 people. Now, the government acknowledges that it has increased financial pressure, but in a veiled reference to its support of the HST, it says the only way to get more money for the disabled is to grow the economy. But it looks like our A News investigation and increasing pressure from the NDP is making a difference. Sources tell A News the government will announce changes as early as tomorrow. In Victoria, Stephen Andrew, A News.